Okay, you should be able to see my screen right now. Let's look at the S&P 500 this point in time and know that it's 0.5% up compared to yesterday. What we're looking at this point in time is now it's going below the low of 2042.1. So it's only up actually by 0.3%. I mean 0.3 of a tick basically, like 2042.4 for today. See if I go through a smaller time frame of the 1 hour. So today's low 2042.4, 2042.1. So in terms of area of demand at this point in time, creating new higher highs, and it's pretty strong actually. So even on a far early time frame. So the odds and probability that it can go within this area of supply last that they need to beat is about 2079.1. See if that happens. If it doesn't want to go beyond that, then back to the shorting area. So yes, part of the oops, sorry about that. That accidentally got taken out. So a couple of days ago, we were bearish with the S&P, the Dow. So it worked out very well. However, not clear in terms of what we're looking for is simply a lower high, and then simply getting for a proper short from there. Okay, so that is the S&P. Looking at the VIX. And that for a fact it's filling the gap basically today. From yesterday's big gap. So you're just feeling it right there. Same thing. I'm looking at a higher low, so odds and probability that there's more of a continuation of the markets to the upside. It's more than likely to happen. Alright, looking at the Dow. Let's look at the Dow. Same, totally different story from the S&P. Create a new lower low today. Same thing. I'm waiting for the price. Probably can come back up to 17.8 for the next 2 days. It's more than likely to happen, but it doesn't want to go beyond 17.844, and proper selling will be in effect. Okay, so yes, there's a new lower low. Probably possibility to create a higher low from there, but I'm looking for a lower high basically on that point. Looking at the Dow Index. On the bigger scale of things, in terms of the weekly time frame, it's very bearish basically from last week. So we are also very bearish. However, it's currently approaching here at around 93.80. The low of today was 94.23. We are currently in the level of demand right now, so it's also very critical that we do not want to sell either here at the level of demand. Now they tested a new higher high, so depending on what Yellen's going to say today, for what we heard is simply they're holding off the interest rates, and if there's going to be a bit of a hold, then the oil index is going to tank even further, or it's going to remain neutral. But if they're going to increase it, then we definitely know what to do from there. Okay, so currently very bearish, but the level of demand, looking at the 1 hour time frame, there's a big tank actually after today's report. Crude oil inventories. Hence, that's why crude oil went to the roof as per forecast as well yesterday and 2 days ago. but we were bearish, and then as part of the correction, so you look at oil right now, we know that it cannot sustain itself. We were bearish basically since around the 42 mark, approaching level demand. In my opinion, it's just simply a correction. Once it doesn't want to top up around beyond 142, then proper selling will happen, since now we have a proper lower low from here. So for lower low, waiting for a proper lower high, then we know definitely what to do from there. So looking at the CAD, yes, it's also finished based on our trades, waiting for a proper higher low with the CAD, and then bingo, we're going to go back in to go long. So gold, the same thing. Actually, pretty interesting because there's a divergence on what's happening with gold at this point in time and the dollar index. So it's currently down. If you can see at this point, I believe, yeah, 0.6%, $8 basically an ounce. No, sorry. Yeah, from there, odds and probability that this is going to revert back up is more than likely to happen as well. So bullish as well with gold right at this point in time. All right, so currently gold is currently lagging. In actual fact, could be both, right? So either dollar index or the dollar index and oil is definitely in the same effect. Finally, but now gold is currently either lagging at this point, because technically gold should be up right at this right now. Okay. So that being said, we're going to prepare. We have 20 minutes for members. Should you have around at least 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you should know exactly what to do from here. For those who are having a look and inviting you to have at least 5 minutes to sit and relax a little bit and probably meditate on it, get into your wire mindset, that if you choose to trade with us, feel free. Now, if you are not and you're just basically watching, highly recommend to practice anyway, to put in a trade, and that's how you can get better also with your trading. Okay, so let's look at the markets. That's basically within the markets. Let's look at euro. All right, so similarly, we have a lower low, we have a higher high, but approaching a level of supply right at this point in time. Currently looking at it based on a bigger time frame, can't fight against this very bullish weekly chart, and based on the weekly chart, very bullish. A lot of demand from here, but they're approaching supply levels. So what are the odds that it may be pushed to the upside? Say right here, that's basically the last high, 114.92. Currently 114.13, so that's approximately about 70 to 80 pips basically to the upside. Right, so that's on the weekly time frame. So if the dollar index is also currently bearish, however, it's approaching a level of demand, and this is where, in terms of being stuck, I don't want to really buy in terms of the supply level. So if we're looking at a 4-hourly time frame, actually I missed basically the price point here. Around these levels would have been a really good one. Currently it's already up about 80, 90 pips. Yes, currently breaking out with the short-term correction, odds and probability to head towards 1436, but it's only like a 20 pip profit basically from there, where the risk is pretty high. So what would the plan? The plan would be this. This would be my plan. Notice in the 1-hourly time frame, we cannot fight against this very bullish candle from here. This was based on the report of crude oil, and it's what led the dollar index to basically drop. So price is at a level of now the demand on this right here, the supply is very thick. Okay, it took a lot of effort, a lot of power, a lot of force in order for the supply level to actually break. So after how many times that it got tested, didn't want to break, right? So this is too strong, hence if the price can come back just 114 around here. So the goal is actually to go long at this point in time until they break out from here. Very strong, a lot of buyers. So maybe around this, if you can come up at 114, the last hour created that low. Let's go through a 30-minute time frame. Yeah, it's currently just in a correction mode at this point. And then 15, and now we have 15 basically minutes in order for this to finish. Still having a bunch of lower highs. 5 minutes. Back in a level base of demand. Okay, so primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. In the quaternary, it broke out on the quaternary uptrend on the other hand. So can they push the price over down to 114.08? Since now we have a new lower low, just going to basically wait. Yes, you have a good price point on this end. So at this point in time, we're just going to hold off for a sec. And then, alright. So based on 1 minute, taper and bogey. Alright, let's do a test trade. Okay, so what's the low of that? 114.12. 114.5. Still pretty thick. 114.08. Bingo. Okay, they broke it. Next price to beat. Someone was willing to sell the price below 114, 114.12.2. 114.09, 114.12 by 2 pivots. Okay, so we got 15 minutes. 20 seconds. Yeah, that was on the sound as well. Pretty bought. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, there's a lot of separation here. 113.80. Okay, 5 minutes. And to basically still sell. 12. And let's have a look at dollar CAD since oil is pretty strong. Let's do it look right here. Yeah, I think there's an opportunity here too. 4 hours. Lower high, lower low. Okay, look at the dollar yen. Okay, that one's bearish, definitely. There's some more room. So based on our past trades, everything was basically closed. Aussie dollar, actually all 3 was being taken. I couldn't do Aussie dollar. So yesterday. Okay, this one could be a good one there too. Kiwi Japanese yen. That one's all finished. And then euro yen. Now there's one more target point to go there. 125.15. Yeah, the 125. That's right. So the 125.07. 124.45 is the next one, but this is pretty strong. 124.67. Yeah, this one's pretty done, pretty much. All right, let's go back to the euro dollar. 114.13. Go back in there. Now we have 12 minutes. Okay, I'll put in that test trade right now. Okay, so it might struggle a little bit here, probably 114.16. Got 10 minutes. All right, that's good to see. It was increasing basically in force. So buyers are willing to go through every high price level of supply. $14.28. Breaking out, creating new basically higher highs. Right, 11:10. $14.17. So 1 minute. 2 minutes and 58 seconds. So if it finishes like this, then it's a good sign for me. I get a higher low. $38. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, cool. Okay, so nope, it did break out. 18, 19, 19, 6. Just another good idea. Okay, so if they break out here, last high 1420 to 24. Okay, creating new highs. Definitely creating new highs. In 8 minutes. Right, so from a high-low point of view, can they create a new higher high 1430? Let me take some. Okay, if the price can come back down here, then pretty sweet. 20 seconds. We're going to be breaking out on the average from there. Okay, 21. All right, so 0.4. Okay, clear cut. So 5 minutes left. Okay, good. Force right there. Get rid of some as well. Get rid of that, and then let me go back in. See if there would be creating a higher high, higher low. Four minutes left. And stability. Bulls and the bears are currently fighting at this point. Hence the uncertainty at this level. So let's basically get rid of everything from there with one compared to that. So it's currently 1-to-1. But still we can't ignore with this. 6960. Failure. Right? Again. At data level demand. Force coming in less than 2 minutes. Less than 30 seconds. Go. Okay. Spreads are a bit higher at this point in time. Point 4. Hmm. 21. 23. Gonna take it. Gonna take it. Just increase that for 1 sec. 10. Creating new highs. 20. 21. 22. So definitely here is a really good strong supply level. Okay, stability. 14.4. The force stability demand. $16, $17. Still a correction. So from a corrective mode, stability correction around the 50 percentile. $14.07. Very close. Second, then go back in again. And maybe raise to stop. Make a zero risk-free trade. It takes it, it takes it. So from a higher high, so definitely the bulls and bears are still fighting. Once it trades a higher low, then we can go back in again. So let's prepare myself. There we go. Buy some more. Three, two, one. Bam. Okay. So let's see if we can create a higher low. Wait for another 53 seconds. $40. 114. Okay, we did break it. Okay, you want to play out stability continuation from the force and bam, done. Okay, so that is it basically. So if you saw, that's basically my style of trading. Getting back basically on the last, basically closing about 90% of the trade, and the last one is simply 0.7. It's not too bad still. All right, so basically that's it. I would have expected a little bit more for the market to basically move, in my opinion. Probably everything's all factored in from what happened earlier. Okay, let's look at Forex Factory.
The news off Bloomberg for that one raised that they debated the April hike.
April hike?
They had enough people against it.
Okay, got it. So that's what it's pretty much more than the April high consider your caution. Okay, got it. Okay, so if April then is basically what they're thinking once again, then we just at least giving investors, traders some information there just to basically be ready then for around the April area. Okay, let's look at the dollar index and what it did. So yeah, it just basically neutralized itself. 1395.96. Problem stability. So what is now the deal? Well, the deal is really back in the level of demand. If now there, in terms of a higher high right there, right? So if tomorrow they don't want to go below the low 94.239, if it's going to be sitting around that area, then there's, in my opinion, there's an opportunity of going back in to go along this time, with the dollar, and therefore the plan for this is actually then I'll be shorting the euro at the end of the afternoon. So we're going to basically look at it. Well, tomorrow's Thursday. Turns our live trading class Thursday and Friday, especially Thursday. Then we may have some opportunities to short later on, and then tonight's live trading class. Yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on it. In my opinion, I don't think there is any news. So let me see. Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, okay, got it. So ECB. So Draghi is gonna talk basically tomorrow. So there's definitely just have to be aware with that. ECB monetary policy meeting minutes, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then nothing in the U.S. basically on Friday. We have CAD, but tomorrow's high impact news based on what Draghi is gonna say. So that being said, the dollar is also going to be affected. Definitely the euro is going to be affected. On the other hand, because it's just simply a lot of bunch of uncertainty, in my opinion, they're also waiting basically then for what Draghi is about to say. And no one's willing to go beyond that high. If I'm going to see on a lower high, actually there's one right now. It's going to finish in about 2.5, close, yeah, just under 3 hours. Then there is a opportunity and chance of definitely selling. But still can't ignore the weekly time frame flow, though. Weekly time is just too strong. However, like I said, even though it's too powerful, but also we're in a level of supply right there. Okay. So let's keep an eye on that. And that, hope you guys also profited today. So accumulation. Would have wanted more, but 32 pips is not as bad. On today's trade. Okay, so with so for Samantha, Steve, Caitlin, David, and Dave, how'd you guys do? Did you guys trade today, or you just basically practice today?
I didn't live trade that one.
Okay.
I was looking to go short to the fibs on the 5-minute.
Mm-hmm.
And it has bounced off the 61.8. It missed it by about a pip.
Okay.
So interesting to watch, but wasn't feeling it, so just sat back.
Nice. Oh, actually, there's another one right there. Turns into higher level. It's about 2 minutes ago. Okay, nice. Thank you, Dave. How about David?
Yeah, I traded this one, but I had a stop loss, so I took my stop loss.
Okay.
So I learned something new. Yeah.
Thank you. Steve?
Yeah, I've stopped out myself.
Okay, cool. Samantha? Hello, Samantha? Oh, Caitlin?
Oh, sorry, I was muted I was muted two ways, sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Basically, yeah, I was just practicing with a couple microlaps, but I got stopped out. So.
Okay, not a problem. And Caitlin? You might be muted as well.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Oh, I got into the New Zealand USD on the 5-minute because there's an M3 going short after a lower high. It looks good on the smaller time frame and the bigger time frames too, but I got stopped out.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, then just your job now then, have a look at it, review in terms of your trades, and see what you learned from today and how you can improve for the next one. So other than that, pretty cool, guys. Thank you for coming along, and I'll see you guys in the next class.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.